Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They've come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
Bruno, hello there. Good to see you. How are you doing? A very good Sunday morning to you, or Sunday to you. Thank you very much for the luck. Hope you're doing alright. How is your all bosses run going? By the way. You probably do want to. Ah, good. Good. Yeah, I need to give you. I should give you a follow as well. Check that out. Now, hold on a minute. You follow so I can have a look and how you doing with your stream. But sub 36 is really doable, actually. Yeah, is it? What difficulty? Is it just normal difficulty, or are you playing on hard? It's on easy. Oh, okay, I see. So, on 30 subs 36 is doable then on easy, is it? Oh, okay. What's the sort of best times in that sort of category then? What are the top times? Okay. Is it even a category or something? I mean, on easy? I mean, is it or do you need to be on a specific? I'm sure easy is doable, has categories as well. 31.13 is the world record. Ah, okay. That's pretty quick, that. All bosses, isn't it? That's pretty quick. New game, all bosses, yeah. Does that cover all difficulties, or does it just, do they specify, is it split up into different difficulties, like normal? Don't need that. And like normal is its own category, and normal, hard is its own category, and easy is its own, or they all just bundled into one? There is a normal category, I think, as well, and probably a hard difficulty as well. I would think, you know, since there's different difficulty settings, it probably would be split up into different categories. Since I think that probably playing on normal would be slightly longer than playing on easy, and then also on hard would be obviously with hard. I mean, you've got the respawning to have to consider as well. You don't get the respawning on easy and normal. Right, get past this guy. Take the hit. Take the... What are you aiming at? Why is she doing that attack? That's the attack. That's the attack I want. Why was she flashing there? That's odd. Actually, a good time in this run, like you start to need to optimize everything when you're doing 33 or 32. Oh, the run has to be optimal, doesn't it? You've got no room for yeah, you've got no room for mistakes. I feel pretty far from very good runners, but I know I can improve. How long have you been doing these type of runs for? Have you just started off, or is it something you've been doing for a while? Maybe 2 months. It probably takes a while, doesn't it, to get... I want to switch off the music here. It's distracting. This guy's going to take quite a bit of time. It's going to take 15 minutes to kill this guy with a knife. The knife does only very, very small amounts of damage, and it's going to take at least 15 minutes to... And it's difficult to hold him into position here as well. Unlike if you're using the pipe, you can actually keep him in position. Yeah, you see, he will retreat. is you can't get him into the same pattern as you're using if you're using the pipe. I checked in my first decent time was 21st of June. That was your last really decent time, was it? That was your PB. Was that your PB run? J5GX, hello. Hold up. Hold up, my at that time my PB was 39.02 and now it's 36.11. Your current PB is 36.11. I haven't taken a hit so far. Against this guy. Actually, you can't actually, yeah, this is the thing, it's hard to pin him down into the same pattern with the knife. Ask me a question about, yeah, ask me a question. I don't, just to let you know, I don't, don't promote yourself or anything like that, or offer to do banners or anything like that. I'm not interested, okay? I should actually put that on there. I'm not interested. Just to let people know, I'm not interested in people promoting their art or banners or whatever it is. I had enough people coming in doing that, and I've heard of the game, but I'm not really. It's not a priority. It's not a priority, mate. What you've got to do is with this guy, you've got to try and hit him twice and then parry twice in order to try and pin him down into a pattern. So you parry twice and then hit twice. Yeah, and still haven't got it down that particular. It's not a game, isn't it? It's not a priority. Too much on my plate, mate. Thought I might be able to actually pin him down into a slightly different pattern to try and keep him in there, but he keeps retreating. difficult to do it with just a knife. Getting into a pattern. Yeah, he won't stay in a pattern though. You can't pin him down. Yeah, I've got quite a few of those banner emote art, people selling, they're trying to sell their stuff, and I mean, I'm not against people trying to, offer to do stuff, but it just gets, it just, you get one and then you get another and then another. I mean, you always get these people coming into, what they tend to do, their method is they'll drop you a follow straight away and then start selling their, are you interested in me doing this or me doing that? And look, no. Of one form or another. I mean, there's always somebody trying to sell something. As I said, I'm not, people have got to try and do something, make their income or whatever some way or another, and they've got to sell themselves. I don't blame them for that. But it becomes too much. If I wanted to do stuff like that, I'd just do it myself. I'm not really too bothered. I don't really care too much. Yeah, this is the other, that. Am I gonna hit here? Actually, no. Perfect parry. Actually, not managed to take... Yeah, I've not taken a single hit so far. No damage against this guy. But as I said, it takes a good 15 minutes. The knife does such little damage that it takes a while. It feels like the split head pipe, the split head lizard pipe on the pipe is a stronger weapon, but you also get a knife in Silent Hill 1 as well. I bet nobody's done no, it's virtually it is actually impossible to do a knife only run on in Silent Hill 1 anyway. Yeah, you can't do a knife only run in Silent Hill 1. Knife only is a split. Do they allow weapons for the incubus then? It's not possible to knife only the incubus, is it? Or float stinger, that for that matter. If you don't have, if you go, what about float stinger? Is he doable with just a knife? You can reach float stinger with a knife. I never knew that. No. Hmm. Perfect parry. He's going to retreat there now. Can the split head lizard be taken? How do you defeat? I thought the only way to defeat it is when its mouth is open. So how would you defeat it with just the knife? With the official category is easy, I think. I imagine that it would just be too difficult. On any other difficulty, it would just be too difficult. You actually do small damage when you hit them with in the mouth when the mouth is closed. You can actually kill it without its mouth being open. It's just really long. It takes a long time. Yeah, I imagine with the knife it does take a long time. It's the issue with this run as well, because the knife only does tiny amounts of damage. There you go. As I said, it takes 15 minutes. It takes a good 15 minutes to kill this guy, and that was no hit as well. I didn't take any hits there. Thank you very much for GG. Just the knife. I didn't take a single bit of damage there. For the entirety of that. Don't need that, but I do need that. I've only hard split head takes about 40 minutes or so, I think. He still takes a long... Oh. So even the pipe is... put the music back on. I'm going to turn the music off for the bosses because it's just distracting. Put you back on. Because I need to keep... I need to hear what's going on. But the pipe is actually pretty weak. The pipe in this game is actually pretty strong. You can actually kill the split worm there in under 2 minutes. In fact, it's the optimal way to kill him, even on the extreme 10, in under 2 minutes with the pipe. The pipe only run actually would be pretty fun. I think the pipe does less damage than the knife in Silent Hill 1, but I'm not quite sure. It seems that if it takes 40 minutes for you to kill the split head lizard, then I imagine that the amount of damage it does is probably even barely more than the knife. The pipe in comparison in this game is actually much stronger. whatever. You're running into blind into that corner anyway. But as I said, the pipe is still very useful even on the highest difficulty in this game. It takes this much time because, yeah, you're not supposed to kill Splithead while his mouth is closed. It's more down to you just do less damage because his mouth is closed. You're only doing tiny amounts of damage. The developers probably didn't think that the player would attempt to try to kill that guy with just using the pipe. I mean, the entire boss is built around, you know, they even put a book there for you to sort of, you know, give you a hint of how you're supposed to defeat him. So they never probably thought that people would actually attempt to try to kill the guy with just a knife or a pipe. Exactly, the whole it's a bit of a gimmick boss. Similar to they did something similar in this game, but you don't actually fight it. The monster that is blocking the actual the exit out of the hilltop area in the nightmare section of Hilltop is exactly the same concept. Actually a really cool concept as well, but they did it differently in this game. They actually built the actual defeating, how to defeat that monster through files and well, obviously the fairy tale that you read in different parts of the actual section of the game. So they recreated it, but in a different way. But Silent Hill is scarier to me. Of all the 4 games, I mean, I would actually say that one was pretty good. But I would say that of all 4 games, I would say that I would definitely say that this is probably the one that gave me the most. This probably is the most stressful for me, anyway. Although 4 is also pretty good as well. Is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, 4 does have its issues as well. Two has its sections. The issue with 2 is that there isn't very much enemy variety in 2. There are only really 2 or 3 different types of enemies in 2. And the lack of enemy variety, for me, lessens. Yeah, I mean, but the mannequins in the original OG are harmless. They're mostly harmless. There's no enemy variety in 2. That's 2's biggest weakness. If you compare 2 to this game in comparison. I mean, this game has maybe 5 times. I don't need that actually. I don't know why I picked them. Just have it. 5 times the amount of different enemy types than 2 does. Just parry his attack. That was actually a really good. Yeah, you can parry all those guys' attacks. Wasn't I didn't have the I took down a little bit of damage with that, but because I don't have the bulletproof vest equipped, but still, it's far less than if he had actually if he actually had hit me there. So that's actually pretty cool that you can actually parry all their attacks. So already, I mean, just at the start of the game, you've actually encountered 4 different enemy types. Then you've got the nurses in the hospital, you've got the slurpers, you've got the missionary clones. This is actually a pretty short game as well. They put much greater variety in this game. Also, 1 also had quite a lot of... Yeah, 1 is another one that actually... 1 actually has quite a lot of enemy variety. 2, for some reason, I don't know why, they did not put very many enemy types. I don't know whether it was limited by hardware. I think that it might have been just down to hardware. PlayStation 2 was it was one of the earlier games that came out on the PlayStation 2, and at that time it was notoriously difficult to make games for. By the time they got to this, they had pretty much mastered the hardware. I really enjoyed Silent Hill 1 to 4, but I'm playing Origins, and it's less enjoyable, but still okay. Origins is kind of okay. It's the first sort of it was the first non-Japanese developed. Was it the first? I think actually Homecoming game before it. Yeah, Homecoming did actually come before it, but it was one of the later sort of when they stopped developing the games internally. It's okay. I mean, people, I played it. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as the first 4 games, but it's okay. It's very playable. Downpour is terrible though. My ranking is actually in the order of the game 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, okay. In the order they came out, hey? I mean, I think in terms of mechanics, I think this is the best game of all 4 by far. I think that they just nailed the mechanics of how the game should work in this style brilliantly, I think. And this game, I think, has just the best game mechanics of any survival horror made pre-Resident Evil 4 by far. Stealth, the ability to actually stealth around enemies is so freaking cool. It's such an awesome mechanic in this game. Something that the vast majority of players will never really know about. In fact, a lot of players just who play this game maybe once and will just not know about. It's probably like that with most games, to be honest. I mean, a lot of games are like that. It's not until you start delving into the actual the game and play the game a lot that you begin to sort of realize the kind of deeper aspects of maybe what the developers did with it. Most games are kind of like that if the developer has actually put time into the actual combat mechanics and the options they allow the player to how they decide to play the game. The actual in 4 they completely removed the flashlight. There is no flashlight. So the lighting system, that's another thing that I find disappointing about 4. There's nothing there for me. The fact that the entire lighting system, which was such an integral part of the first 3 games, was eliminated in 4. That is one of the really disappointing aspects of that game. Because the flashlight is the flashlight is an extremely important way the actual entire game plays. Both going back to the original game, going back to the first game, the flashlight. I don't need that. It's just habit this, but picking stuff up. I'm not going to use it. Backwards. For special, it has really good features and some bad ones. 4 has some great things going for it. There's no make no mistake about it. 4 is when I was doing my runs for the no damage runs, I mean, and I kept saying that you know, when it first came out, I hated 4. I absolutely hated what they did with 4. You know, I just couldn't understand what they were trying to do with 4. The game just felt like a complete slog to play through, and I never finished it. But I came back to it last year, and I bought it on GOG, the PC version. And I decided I want to give this game a go, a real chance. And I actually began to appreciate what they did with it. It does have some very, very good things. But it has some very, very serious flaws as well. The different worlds feel not complete coherent. Well, that is one of the major criticisms that has been directed at the game, was the repeating of areas. The fact that you have to go through the game a second time through the same areas, but this time with an NPC babysitting necessarily babysitting, but if you want to get the best in, you have to babysit her. That was something that was bad. The thing is I'm not a big fan of those areas as well. I would say other than the forest world and maybe the apartments, that's about it. I'm not really a fan of any of the areas in the game, the rest of the game. I think they're boring. I think the water prison is boring. Repetitive and boring. I think the subway world is boring. And the building world is particularly the second time, is an absolute slog. Unless you use the skip, is just such a slog. I got the 21 Sacraments ending because I didn't remove the curse in the apartments. That's what I got as well. When I first played the game, I got 21 Sacraments. And then I started doing no damage runs for best ending. And I completed it on stream. Single segment. hard difficulty, and I actually really enjoyed it. There was a lot of frustration, but I actually really enjoyed it as well. And I'll probably go back to doing a run maybe in the next couple of weeks. I'll be doing a new run, maybe a 10-star ranking run, and maybe also combine one weapon mode with it. That will be fun. There's no time limitation on 10-star ranking for that game. You can do it as a story playthrough with all the cutscenes and combine it with one weapon mode as well. How am I doing for health? So yeah, I'll probably do another run about probably the next couple of weeks or something of that. Been a while, so I might actually just do it. Make it a challenge run and a story playthrough as well at the same time. Also, I've got they've put the restored content as well. That I want to go through that as well. They've added the restored content to 4 in the patch. It was recently patched a few months back for the PC version. In order to get the best ending for Silent Hill 4, you need to make sure that you deal with, I think it's about 80% of the hauntings in the apartment, and you also need to minimize damage to Eileen as much as possible. She can take a bit of damage, but you've got to keep damage to a minimum. So to get the best ending, you will have to babysit her somewhat. You can use the building wall skip to actually skip the tediousness of going there a second time with her. It is tedious. We're not fighting this guy. It's actually it's almost pitch dark in here. You missed. You missed. Ha ha ha, he was charging and he missed. Yeah, he was charging and he missed. That's funny, that. He's a cheeky chappy. Yeah, he actually charged from behind the corner, but I actually managed to just get past him without him taking a hit and giving me taking any damage. This corridor is a different. The corridor is going to be different. Well, he's over there, and maybe I can take 2 of these guys out of the equation. Yeah, maybe if I put something here as well. There's another guy I'm noticing down over there. He's coming over now. Actually, there's a third one as well. And they're both heading there. They're both going over there. We might actually be able to sneak through this cleanly. Yeah, that's number 4. Man, this game is... This is something else. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Sneak past all of them. So freaking cool. They're not easy to sneak past either. Even though it's on hard, they're not easy to sneak past. Maybe put one more here. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's fine. Yeah, they're both heading down there. Yeah, that's fine. I should have opened the door though. Never mind. No damage so far in that corridor. Those slippers are surely one of the most despised enemies. Good reason as well. Put this here. Wait. That's crazy. That's crazy orangey, that. I wonder whether it was because, I don't know, maybe it was because of the jerky I put down there in the other part of the corridor there. I haven't taken a single hit against those guys. I've just realised, yeah. I haven't taken a single hit against those guys. Just in case. Oh, there he is. Yeah, just in case, you see. Oh, they're not interested in the... they're not interested in chewing on the body here at the end of the corridor. Yeah, this is the fairy tale that you have to read through in various parts of this section of the game, which is a kind of reworking of the actual story regarding the split-head lizard in Silent Hill 1. But they did it really cool. They did it in a completely different way. And the book is on the floor there. You read the book there at the start of it. I always loved the way they did that in that section. You love the, well, 4-3 is the direct sequel to 1, yeah, so... Yeah, it's not just links, it's this is a continuation of the story from 1. It's gonna take... I'm gonna have to switch off the music so it doesn't distract me. It's gonna take at least 15 minutes to kill this guy. No. She's got the I don't like. Got the she starts off with the gun equipped there. Best thing is to try to remain aggressive, I find, is just to chase him down, so he's not going to waste that much time, unlike the split worm. Like, I love to, but he sometimes does that. This is why it's better to chase him down. I better check. He actually does quite a bit of damage as well. He can probably kill you in about, even on this difficulty, in about 4 hits. I better keep an eye on my health. Yeah, it's better to chase him down, I think, to prevent him from using that running charged attack he uses. And actually, that would probably be, if you're just using katana, would probably be the better strategy to keep the pressure on him. Just keep chasing him down. Second hit there. Third hit. He's going to take about, probably around about 60 hits, 60, 70 hits to go down. It's just a knife. The thing is with this, with just using the knife, is he doesn't drop to the floor and start to pass out for about a few seconds, and with the knife he'll actually go out. Once you've killed him, you killed him, that's it. He'll stay down. It seems, yeah, that in order to prevent him from using that running charged attack is keep chasing him down. And also keeping control of the camera, that's the other issue as well, but... That might have been a crit, that seemed to... I wonder if the actual knife actually has a crit, because that seemed... The sound he was making, it sounded like a crit. Or a duck, yeah, possibly. I mean, it sounded like a crit from the sound that he made. It almost like... I wonder whether actually the knife does actually do a crit, have a crit. I know that the katana definitely does. No, might have been, I don't know, I'm not sure whether it's just the noise he's making or whether I'm doing a little bit of extra damage there. You see, by chasing him down, it's preventing him from using his charge attack. He likes to sort of take a run up with it. Yeah, I should have chased him down there. That's what I mean, because he likes to get distance between you and... Alright, dude. Enough. Gosh, where are you? Yeah, he moves around so fast that it's difficult to keep the camera focused on him. Should have got a second nick there. With that attack, yeah, with that attack he usually runs forward, so you actually can use the knife, see, sometimes runs towards you, so you can actually manage to hit him. Yeah, he's running right into my knife there. That particular attack is quite easy to dodge because it's telegraphed, he sort of builds up to it. Some of his are really quick. That one could hit you even if he's actually withdrawing his arm. One moment. Yeah, it's a stamina. Not too big a problem though. It's more of a plot problem against Leonard, really, the stamina thing is. Because you move about around slowly in the water as it is. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Ah, there you go. Hey there, thank you very much for the GG. Thank you very much. Like, I love the story, but I love two, but the story in one is really what Silent Hill is for me, and two is like a game apart that takes place. They went in a separate way, didn't they? They went in they decided to make its own self-contained story, didn't they, with two? I mean, there are subtle links to the first game a little bit, but and even with 4, 4 is more closely linked to the first 1 and 3. But really 2 is really its own self-contained story. Which is why they probably decided to do the remake of 2 first. I really appreciated the occult approach with the Alessa's mind being in the other world. Did I get without alerting them, perhaps? No. Can't sneak past these guys. I think they did a really good job with the story in the first game. I know that people find the storyline in the second game more interesting, but the continuation in 3, I think they did a really great job with the continuation of that in 3. I think that, to be honest, I think my disappointments with this game is that they didn't do more. I would like to have, this game was made on a very tight time scale, I think. I don't need the shotgun ammo, of course. So, but I think they could have done quite a bit more with this game, which we might see with the remake. There are parts of this game that kind of feel like the developer was under time constraint. It kind of shows that. Not on a technical level, which this game is, I still think, the best out of the first 4 games by far, but more in terms of story and the content of the game. Need that. One of the things about picking up the perfume there is that you don't want to ever equip it here. Otherwise, as I said before, you don't just get really aggressive. She's very nice. I still think she's, for me anyway, my favourite. Of all the 4 main characters, I think I've always liked her character the best. And it's not just because, okay, yeah, she's a girl, but also because what they did with her character. What was it? Or something, wasn't it? Yeah, 19. Gotta get, yeah. Because it's a bit sunny here now and the sun's coming through the window, I'm in difficulty making some of the stuff out. Isn't there a nurse with a gun in this game? Yes, there are armed nurses. Yes, there are armed nurses in this game. I just ran past one there. There's actually one in this corridor as well. This third nurse is armed. I remember there being I remember being shot one time by a nurse. Yeah, there actually are. There are several armed nurses in this game. In both the normal hospital section as well as the nightmare section as well. I'm on red health. I better heal up here. You know. 6543. I better heal up. Six, 5, 4, 3. Should be maybe just the one health drink in here. No, there's two. I haven't played any RE games so far, but I want to missing a bit of your comment there at the end. Just my 654, was it 6543? I think it was. Yep. You get ambushed here, but it'll be alright. Further down is my the window. Is it because the sun's coming through? I can't see as clearly. This one's armed. If they don't shoot you, they'll try to pistol whip you there. They're more of a problem in the second part because of they're usually accompanied around with a bunch of slurpers. Oh, yeah, you did see that? Yeah. Yeah, she shot me there. On the extreme difficulties, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, on the extreme difficulties, they'll put you take about 90% of your health if you get shot. You haven't played any of the Resident Evil games, but you'd like to play one of you. You should play the remake. If you want to play a really good to start off with, I mean, you should play the remake. You can pick it up for next to nothing nowadays on PC. On consoles, it's available. And I still think it's the best of the Resident Evil games. I mean, very, very good. There's also Zero. I mean, Zero perhaps not so good, but and then there's 2 remake, 3 remake is not so. I'm not a big fan of that. I've not played a little bit of it, but didn't like it. You can buy the older versions of the Resident Evil games, the original OG games, on GOG.com. Fairly cheaply now as well. They were re-released last year. 1 to 3. You can mod them to use high high definition backgrounds, high resolution backgrounds, which look really nice. So yeah, there's plenty of good Resident Evil games that are still actually available to buy and play. Why am I equipping? I want to equip this. I want to use this just in case. And draw these guys over here. Where's the other one? Put this one here. I don't want you to be lingering around there. Because I need to get through this area again. So if you're on this side, it'll be alright. I want to try to minimize damage as much as possible, but it really isn't easy. Oh, that was the one near the elevator. I thought I might actually get to reach the elevator there without getting hit. I'm still in that kind of no damage frame of mind. Would it even be possible? I don't think it would be, but... Is this guy going to attack me if I put this here? No, he's gentle. He's gentle. That guy's gentle. I actually did, yeah. That's actually really cool. Yeah, the first one, he seemed bothered about fighting. Thinking, I want to get, there's an ampoule on the first floor, isn't it? It'd be nice to pick that up. Wondering whether it's worth it though. Well, let's get to the third floor because I need to... Can I get back through that corridor without getting hit? See, that nurse was teeing up a shot. This is what I mean, is that this time they're surrounded by other slurp. I actually did as well. Yeah, that guy was being slightly impeded by it. That kind of worked to my advantage there, actually. I was actually able to get past him because he was being blocked by the... Yeah, the nurse was blocking. Which is frustrating for him. Maybe I would like to pick this up. In this room. Ugh. Wanted to pick this up. Maybe it might not have been the best idea, but let's have a look. How many have we got? 3. There's the slurpers are yeah, the slurpers, that's what I'm talking about. The slurpers are the most annoying enemies in this game. The slurpers are very, very annoying. I just want to get past. I just want to get past. Is this guy going to be gentle? You know what? I actually might be able to take out 2 of these guys here. Yeah. Come on. No, I can't. Get up. Oh, she actually missed his. She just missed the shot. He just missed the shot as well. It's gonna be this guy's gonna take at least. He wastes so much time. He's gonna take at least about 20-25 minutes. He wastes so much time, this guy. Just check health-wise I'm alright, and just check supplies. Yeah, it's going to take at least 20 minutes. And also I need to... Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And you have a nice walk, an enjoyable walk, and all the very best to you for your runs. And hope you have a good rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you again next time. Take care. I'm going to switch off the noise here, the music. Because it is distracting. And I need to know what this guy's doing. Leonardo. Yeah, in order to avoid his that attack that he uses, you need to stay behind him. I think it's probably best to just keep the flashlight switched on to determine where he is here. It's going to take a good 20 minutes. Have I got... I keep thinking I'm moving so slowly. I keep thinking that I got that equipped, but I haven't. It's just the stamina's depleted. Too far away. If only she could stab. If only she could stab down, we could get an extra couple of hits in. But she can't. She could stab down. I mean, we could easily get a couple of hits in as he's trying to swim away. Yeah, that attack cannot hit you from that attack cannot hit you if you're behind him. But he can hit you. Obviously, he'll hit you from the front, and he will hit you from the sides. He's wandering around. Not really a good spot to use it. Got another hit in there. Oh, he's not swimming away. But he will now. So I get 2 hits in there. Ah, you... Yeah, he decided to... That's the other thing with him. He sometimes turns around really quickly. I don't know. It's not that much though. Yeah, he hasn't got it. If you keep the flashlight, he doesn't know where you are. Switched off. I better maybe have to just use one. Keep an eye on where he is. Only, yeah, I mean, you could easily have got, if she could just stab down, she could easily have got another 2 hits in there. You can actually hit him with, if you got a katana, you can use overhead lashes and actually hit him a couple of times with it as he's trying to swim away there. Which way are you going? Yes. Oh, I got a second. Then a third. Then a third. 3 hits there. Another hit. Try to be patient. You know this is going to take time. Would be better to actually maybe just do it with the if you're doing a pipe only run. I think it would take less time. Because the pipe works the same way, the same attacks as the katana. It does less damage obviously, but than the katana. But certainly a lot more than the knife does. Where are you? Yeah, what happens is that when he starts swimming around quickly, they'll start to slow down as he approaches you. I want to try and preserve as much health as I'm not sure how the last boss is going to go. So it's best to try and hold on to as much health as possible. As I said, this fight is longer because he just swims around so much that most of the fight is actually him swimming around. It wouldn't be so bad if he didn't do that as much, but he's shorter, but oh, I got 3 hits. I got 3 hits in there. In comparison, you can kill him with a katana with it in probably around about 7 minutes. Hmm. Oh, he turned around there, just least expected him to. How much longer? Where are you? Over there. Just let him walk off a little bit, because that way he won't swim away. And then I can maybe waste less time. Yeah, just let him walk away there, because he gets up, you see. If he doesn't swim off too quickly, he'll then get up again. I'm blocking him. That way, you see, you know, because I'm blocking him, I could have got... she could have stabbed down. She could have easily have got 2 hits. Yeah, you don't do anything while he's submerged. There's no attack for the knife to attack down. I've taken far less, you know, hits with him this time though. So very few health items. In fact, hardly anything. I think maybe one. Had to use because I have no idea how the last boss is going to go. Yeah. Where are you? It might actually be long. It might be more like 25 minutes or closer to half hour, really. It just gives you an idea how little damage the actual knife does. Turned around so quickly there. Right in front of me, you can't hit him. While he's submerged. How much more health have you got? It can't be very much more. I know I did test this. It did take a while. 25 minutes or so. Must be coming close to the end here, surely. Surely. Or maybe not. Alright, just, hold on. No, I thought he might just try to swim away so I could maybe just get an extra hit, but... Yeah, he will hit you there from the side there if you're not directly behind him. I wasn't even actually to his side, just only slightly be. Alright. Whatever it takes, however long it takes. He's dead. Not too much, yeah, it takes a good 25 minutes. It takes a long time. Mainly because all the swimming away is what affects that. The time it takes. But heal up. Full health and good to go. Alessa shouldn't probably take, should not take that long. Shouldn't take too long, that one.
Why did you...
I think the god is going to take a long time, mainly because of the fact that you're only going to be able to get about a couple of hits here. It's going to take a long time, that. That's going to take a while. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's going to take quite a while, that. How are we doing for health? Yeah, health is alright. Get this guy away from that area there. And pick this up as well. Need to use this, of course. Don't forget. Switch that off. Alright.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready.
Yeah, the only thing that worries me about is how long it's gonna take to kill
Help!
God here. It's just gonna take a long time with a knife.
Do you hear those voices?
I think everything else is very much manageable.
Into bloody pieces in this room. Oh, the cries of the children.
But the God's gonna take a while.
The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to. Anyway, I'm lying. It's all
Plus, you
just
can't.
a joke.
Since you can't use any
I
weapons
wanted
to actually.
scare you, that's all.
You kind of have to bide your time
The truth is, only one
in
person
between.
died by
That's Danny.
Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven? This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever.
2, 3. Pretty good. I'll switch off the flashlight here. Alright. Need the 2 items in this area, the shoe and the chain. Been pretty clean this actually so far. What's there? Is that something? No, it's just some... I was wondering what that was there. Usually it's handgun bullets. But there is randomization into what items are placed in certain areas and what you get depending upon what's in your inventory. I'm guessing that they never... the developers never thought about that the player would actually attempt to try and play the game like this. Uh... Oh. Alright, alright. Just want to get over here. You want to use, yeah, you want to use these attacks. And actually, I think that I want to turn down them. Just for this, with the other bosses, so I can actually concentrate on the actual Fight. One's down. Because it's not, yeah, it does. The actual knife actually works quite quickly against them. I thought this would actually take, with the knife would take a lot longer, but actually they're, it's not too bad, it's not that much different. That's the last one. Actually, a lot quicker than I actually thought it would take. Me check health, which is alright. Need to equip the bulletproof vests, but that is every one of them. This one's moving. How did I miss this one? Flash. There. Maybe I didn't get enough hits on that one. That's it now. Now it should kick in. And straight away equip the bulletproof vest. Alright, maybe not the second hit. Yeah, I mean, once again, she does tend to run off a bit and waste time. Oh, she went away. The other way round. Come on. Where are you? Alright, that's round one. He's got the handgun now, hasn't she? Yeah. He's got the handgun. It alternates between melee weapons and firearms. This is actually quicker, so she's not running off. Oh, okay, she is running off. But gotta be careful that she don't. She doesn't decide to shoot. Ah. Okay, she's down. She's down for the second time. Could be the pipe now. Where are you? Where are you? Camera. Camera. Come on. Stop. The camera really is annoying here. constant changing with the camera. Ugh. You can get maybe a second hit in there. Does she does block as well though. Gonna get hit there. Alright, that's 3. This has actually not been too bad at all. This has actually been not too bad at all. Where are you? Outside now. No! Come on, camera. Cooperate. Camera. What is this? You will insist on wasting time. Like Leonardo. There you go, 4 down. That's pretty good. Actually pretty quick as well. Quicker than I thought it would be. So she's down. That just leaves the last part of the game. We gotta get bedded in for a long one here. I want to adjust the sounding. That's going to take a while, that. I have no doubt. But, remove the vest. May have to wait a little bit. Just make sure that. Oh yeah, she re-equips the handgun there. Gotta be careful about that. In that cutscene with Claudia. I'm going to take, just let the cutscene play towards before the god fight, and need to take a little bit of a break, and then we'll hopefully try and finish that off. Because I know it's going to take a while, that. I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. Get out of the way, dude. Alright, maybe pick up this first. Yeah, pick this up first. I just wanted to parry that so I could take any damage. Pick up this card. And that's not important. Yeah, that clone is swinging away for some strange reason. Oh, this guy's annoying. Alright, let's pick this up first. Missed that time. Is this one in it? Yeah. Made it. So I just need to pick up key here. And we'll pick that on the way back. The last card. I can bring it over to this side. That's alright. Did you get hit on the elevator? What? Ow! This is why I tend to try and deal with this guy, because of stuff like this. No, 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 not that. Whatever. Feed him that. Feed him that. Feed the fat boy that. This way, innit? Come on. This one. That's all I want. Just take just made it in time there. These are out of the way. Not a problem. And just the one card to pick up. They both missed. Yeah, they both missed. They were swinging and missing there. How many, 5 of those, and I'll probably pick up one more of those up in here. Down to 5. It's just a matter of outlasting. That's what it's down to, outlasting. There's just the one there, yeah. It's how you have to go around. You have to go around. Pick that up. Alright, let's use that. Hold on a second. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that goes up here, doesn't it? And that goes there. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take okay, let the cutscene play for a second here. And take a little bit of a break.
What do I want? Well, for the two of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again! Who do you think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Did you kill me? Well. Well. The guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch. This demon who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
you'll go to hell!
What did you do?
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning. As Vincent said, the time has come. Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a God born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind, to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent? The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
You're pathetic. But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run.
up? Hello there. A very good Sunday to you. How are you doing? Yeah, that was pretty tight towards the end, that. Gosh, it took ages. It took, no, let me have a look. It took about nearly 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Kill that guy. The speed of the flames are ridiculous. They come so ridiculously fast. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? How's your Sunday? I thought I was going to run out of health. The flames become faster and faster as its health gets lower and lower. And hey, thank you very much, Pruno. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. Yeah, it does take a long time to kill the bosses, but my god, you just do it with a knife only. So I don't think it's been done by many people. Yeah, that was really fun to do. I've only been awake for a few minutes now. Okay, you're just getting up, are you? Last book looks really hot. It's difficult. I had to use all my health. It took about nearly, gosh, it must have been about 45 minutes in total. 45 minutes, yeah, of just trying to survive all that is what's difficult. But yeah, I mean, the bosses is what takes so much time. I might now move. So you see how the pipe works out? The pipe should be a lot faster. So I'll add that to attempts.
Is it really over?
Not yet.
The pipe does more damage, a lot more damage.
Still alive.
What Heather?
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a knife only run is for everything is
Sorry.
pretty tough.
Heather, did
You
you?
don't have to call me that. I'm not.
You need your coffee, do you?
Want me to use your real name? What was
To
it?
get you up out of bed, hey, and get you nice and alert for the rest of the day.
The name my father gave me.
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
I actually thought I wasn't gonna, but as I said, I mean, I think I was getting close to finishing it off at the end there, because its attacks become faster and faster and faster as you go. All right. Silent Hill 1 theme. The results aren't going to be much of but it'd be interesting to see how much damage I took. I probably took quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, it took 14 minutes to kill the split worm and the missionary. Yeah, it took 26 minutes to kill and 50 minutes to kill God kill. 50 minutes, so it took a lot. And I took total damage of 1. You take a ton of damage. But yeah, it takes a long time. And these two are the worst. Leonard and the god between them took almost an hour and a half going on. So that's it. The run's completed, and might come back later on sometime if I get a bit of free time. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll probably be starting the Silent Hill 1 runs again. At least redoing those and 10 star and see how far I can get if not. Hey, thank you very much, Pruno. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope you had a good walk, and you folks have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.